Offended.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
No. Have you been in my classroom before?
No, it's my first class with you.
Oh, it's your first time here. Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Oksana. I'm from Russia.
From Russia? Which part of Russia are you from?
Oh. Samara, Тольятти, я не знаю как. I don't know.
Samara. Samara.
The
Okay.
city near Samara.
A city near Samara. Okay.
Тольятти.
Okay. And is there anything you want to tell me about yourself? Anything else?
I'm 30 years old, for example. I have a family. I have 2 kids. And I try to study English while I'm sitting at home with kids because I want to find a job with in the foreign company.
I understand.
Because in our city, a lot of foreign companies.
There's a lot of foreign companies in your city.
Yes.
And in your city, so how many people speak English there?
How many people speak English where?
In your city.
Oh, I think a lot of people know English not so good. Just talk simple phrases. Basic English. Yes.
You know. No one can be perfect.
Repeat, please.
I said nobody can be perfect.
Yes, I want to be perfect.
No one can be perfect. Nobody. Not even me.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, please, my ears. I just with the microphone, because the volume. And to the other person in my room, Svetlana.
Hi. How are you?
Hello. Now, I'm okay. Now, have you been in my classroom before?
No, I'm first.
First time. Okay. Well, tell me, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Russia. I'm from Krasnodar.
Krasno what?
Krasnodar, on the south of Russia.
Ah, okay.
Near the Sochi, where we had the Olympic in this year.
Oh, near Sochi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. Okay, all right. I've never been in Russia. I need a visa to get into Russia. I'm in Kiev now, so I don't.
I had lived in Ukraine 10 years, and I very often was have been in Kiev. Kiev is very beautiful.
What do you think of Kiev? Is it nicer than Moscow? What do you think?
Yes,
In terms of,
I think yes. The Kiev is beautiful. The Kiev is the great city, and this is a city of my dream.
uh-huh. I like small cities, you know. Like I don't like big cities myself, so I try to stay in smaller areas.
Oh,
So.
maybe, but I know the old Kiev, old part of Kiev. Here it is very comfortable, very beautiful, and I felt myself in Kiev as a small city. I think so.
Well, it's a big city actually. It's 5 million, right? So. I'm near Toronto. I'm from Canada. So where I'm from, Toronto's a big city, but I'm near Toronto. That's
how many people? How many people in your city?
There's 2. In Hamilton, that's where I'm from. In Hamilton, about 500,000 people.
Where do you live? I mean, the city where do you
I live now in Kiev. I'm in Kiev now.
Okay.
But I am from Canada originally. I've been here for 1 year. So today's topic: village life, city life. Who here? No one lives in a village. Nobody. Has anyone been to a village? Village.
My grandma lived in a village, for example.
And how often did you visit her?
Not so often.
Well, what do you think about the...
In childhood, when I was a child, I was in the village.
And tell us any memories you remember about being in the village. Can you tell us something?
Repeat this.
Some memories of being in the village. Can you share with us? Memories. Do you know what?
I remember fresh air, for example, in a village, beautiful nature, a lot of animals in the house.
And what kind of animals? Because when I'm in the village in Ukraine here, all the animals are dead. There are no animals. Do you see any bears?
Yeah, no. There's no. There's медведь, да?
No Mishka?
No.
No.
Wolves, for example.
And what a wolves? Oh no, I'm scared of wolves. And you're scared of that? I do too. And I don't know. So do you ever go back to the village? Do you visit there? I mean, do you like living in a big city, small city? What do you prefer?
I didn't go to the village now. I didn't go to the village because my grandma dead.
Died. Okay.
Died.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. And Svetlana, what do you think about village life? I mean, Here in Ukraine, I mean, you know, everyone goes to their village. They go there and I don't know if they have family there. Do you ever visit the village? Do you have a village?
No, I haven't. I never have lived in a village. I live in small city. I grew up in west of Ukraine and in city Rovna. Do you know Rovna?
Rona, I heard about it. Yes, I
Yes.
know.
But I saw the village in Ukraine. It's not good. In Ukraine, the village is very poor.
It is poor, very
Yeah,
poor.
yeah. I don't like this village. In our
Ужас.
Ужас, not terrible, but I think
Terrible.
so. It's very poor people. In Krasnodar region where I live now, there are some village. We name it Станица. Russian word станица. It's more
Stanica. Okay.
станица, yes. It's more rich and beautiful. And I think when I will retire, maybe I will want to live in станица.
So you mean to say it's a small village? I mean rich village. It has Horoshi money village. So explain to me what people have. What is a rich village? Explain. What do they have?
There is a big house, big good houses, and in the house there are communication, the gas, the water, and the people have how to say the part of Eve. How to say?
Explain. Maybe I'll try to help you, but I need more information.
Near the house, there are the garden where they grow the
Vegetables.
Yep. How would say this part of
A garden. Okay, we call it garden.
garden?
A garden.
Garden. I don't know this word. Please write me. Not garden. It's no. So will be garden. And there are big garden near the house and the
A big
house.
garden. Yeah.
Yes. And I think this is the rich village. Yep.
So, I mean, do these people who live in this rich village, do they stay in the village all the time? Do they travel to another big city? Because when I think of village, I think automatically an area that is restricted from the city.
Different. Some people live in village because they retired.
Okay. Are they rich people though? Or are they rich people or are they poor?
Yes, because the people who retired, he buy the house near the city because покупает.
He bought.
Bought in the
Bought,
past. They buy the house near the city because they don't want to live in this big city after they finished work. And younger
Okay.
yes. And younger people who lives in village needs to look out the work, the job in the city because you are right. In the village there are no work for people.
No, there's no work. Maybe in the USSR days there was more work because they had like farms and stuff like that, you know. But I don't know. Well, now, like to me, there's no work anywhere, you know, in any Eastern European country, from what I see. Because I've been throughout Eastern Europe. I just haven't been in Russia yet because I need a visa. I didn't go through all the paperwork to do it yet. But you know, I love to go to see Russia. I don't know where, but you know, somewhere. What about you, Oksana? What do you have against living in the village? I don't know if you understand me when I say against.
Repeat, please. How?
What do you have against living in the village? Why don't you like the village? I love the village.
I think I love cities.
Why? How, population of your city.
I will explain.
Yeah.
Because the life in the city, in my city, for example, is more comfortable than in village. I have 2 kids. I have to think what graduate and education I can give to their
To them.
to them. For example, it takes me about 10 minutes to go to the swimming pool. For example, from our house, it takes me 10 minutes or 5 minutes to go to the cinema, to the shop, to the shopping center, to the art studios, to the gym, to the music school, to the dance studios. 5 minutes from my house. Of course, I choose. Yes, of course I choose the city. And for example, in my city, it takes me 30 minutes to go to the greatest automobile factory.
Automobile factory.
Car factory.
What car factory? What do they make there?
Volga cars, Volga automobile.
Volvo or Volga? Volga. Is this a Russian brand? I don't know.
Lada, for example.
Okay.
Russian auto.
The Russian auto. It takes me 30 minutes to go to the military museum, the greatest military museum, for example. There are a lot of cars, military cars, and one submarine even. There are a lot of
submarine. Okay.
Submarine. We have submarine in our museum, for example. Tanks, helicopter, robots. Therefore, I choose the city.
Robot. Yeah.
A lot of.
Well, one can say. I mean, if you want to go.
Yeah.
Continue.
No. Ask me what you want.
Well, one can say if you want to go to the swimming pool, you could go to the river. If you want to see the cinema, you can see the drunk people on the street. That to me that is comedy, right?
It's not the same.
There, I don't need the cinema. I've been to the village and the stuff that I see. I don't need the comedy. I don't need comedy there. Okay, so. That's your pros about the city. So what's the population of your city?
About
population.
700 people.
Whoa, 700,000.
700,000.
If it was 700, that would be a village.
700.
It's okay. So 700,000 people. Don't you find it too busy for you? Too much pollution? Too many people?
Did you find too many pollution?
Too much pollution, too many people.
Не знаю, как понять.
Оксана, он спрашивает про загрязнение среды.
Yes, it is very, very big problem in our cities. I think. When I will finish my work, I will live in a village, of course. If I will not die.
Miguel, are you there?
Hi, Michael.
You're late for the village talk. We were talking about the pros and cons of living in the village versus the city. Do you have a village at all? No village for you in Nipa Patros?
I never live in the village, but I have a picture in my head. Как выглядит, кто знает?
Look.
How it looks?
Village look.
Like Marsha Immigrant, you know, something like that. I kind of picture. and Miguel, so you live in Kiev. How many years have you lived in Kiev now?
What? I'm sorry. What?
How many years have you lived in Kiev?
I live in Kiev for more than 10 years.
For 10 years. Okay. And what are some of the things you don't like about living in a large city, like in Kiev?
I think it's not so good. Different for every people to как воспринимать, вот кто знает, как to
В каком смысле?
ну, типа восприятие жизни в городе.
О, полегче.
Да.
Относиться к жизни, наверное.
On the city life, правильно?
City life, okay, all right. So wait. You didn't put him on, right? You like city life? You don't like city life? I don't understand.
I like city life.
So it's not busy to you. It's not busy for you.
No, I like.
Really? Okay. All right. Ah, yes, our new person. Hello. Are you there? Hi.
Hello, yes.
Hi. Sorry. What is your name? I can't read Cyrillic correct here.
Andrew.
Andre. Okay. All right. Nice to meet you. So please, this is the first time I've seen you. Can you? Is this the first time I've seen you? I'm pretty sure. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Andrew. I'm from Ukraine, Kiev. That's all.
That's all. Okay. And why are you learning English? What is the reason? Are you trying to improve?
Do you want to hear something else?
Sorry?
Do you want to hear something else about me?
Well, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
I'm working as a IT developer. I don't know what to say else.
IT development, like in what specifically?
Websites.
Okay, website development. Okay, so the topic for the people who came late, it's about village life versus city life. So I'm just trying to figure out what some people like about living in the city and what some things people like living in the village. So it's kind of interesting. Now, Andre, have you ever lived in a village before?
Not lived, but I was like a visitor of the village.
Explain.
My grandma's living in the village, and I like to visit her in vacations or something.
Okay. Now, does she still live in the village? You still go there?
She lived there in summer.
In the summertime?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a tradition, I guess, in Ukraine to pick potatoes in the summertime, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So, what do you think about living in the village, or do you spend? When do you usually go to the village now? Do you go there just in the summertime when you have a chance? Can you tell us?
Not summertime, but sometimes when I want to have a silence, maybe.
So now you're living in Kiev. Are you living in Kiev, if I got that correctly?
Yes.
Kiev, correct? And what are some things you don't like about Kiev? About like living in Kiev itself, the city.
I think it's all okay.
It's okay. Do you find it maybe sometimes
it's now not very good station, but it's all okay.
Oh, besides the situation, I mean about generally, generally speaking about, maybe it's too much traffic, maybe it's too much pollution, etc.
Yeah, it's very loud sometimes, but.
But what about, do you ever going to a smaller city? I mean, if you moved to another country, would you go to a bigger city, smaller city? What kind of person are you? What's your preference?
I think I would like to go to the bigger city, yes.
The bigger city. Okay, all right. Anything but New York. New York, people look at it, it's huge. It's too many people in New York. It's crazy.
It's maybe in plans.
Crazy as well. And for Oksana, so if you had to move to another country, would you stay in a city or a smaller city? What would your preference be?
I think I will. I want to see cities.
Just the cities.
It is more interesting. Yes.
And Svetlana?
What? I don't understand the questions. What question?
I said, so if you had to move to another country, would you, still live in a city or something smaller, or in farm country? What do you prefer?
I prefer Brazil because in Brazil there are no winter.
Brazil is very dangerous, though.
Why very dangerous?
Crocodiles.
No, I don't know. Crocodiles. Too many drug dealers there. I think that's a big. That could be a huge issue right there. And some of the pros of living in the village. Someone tell me what's good about living in the village. Someone tell me. Who wants to tell me?
Какой перевод? Кто хотел бы жить в деревне, что ли?
Я не поняла.
Can you repeat, please?
I said, and some of the pros about living in the village. Some of the good things about living in the village. Tell us some of your memories about in the village time. For Andre, correct? I got your name correct?
Yes.
Tell us some of your memories that you remember when growing up.
Memories. I think the best thing in the village it's the fresh air. Yes.
Who said fresh air? Someone else said fresh air.
Yes. It's good for health.
Well, what else? Besides picking kartoshka, that's different.
I don't picking kartoshka.
I don't know. Every Ukrainian, they tell me, they have to pick potatoes, something with potatoes.
You have very hard memories about village. I think the most opportunity, it's the clear air, the good ecology.
Good ecology, of course.
Yeah. It's the main. It's the most important.
No.
I have to say about friendly, дружба, friendship in the village. The neighbor in the village likes to.
Oksana, this is not in our time. It's now time is not a friendship.
I think in the village it's more cruel people.
Well, why? Everyone knows everything. Babushka texts another babushka and then like this and like this. In the city, I find, your neighbor is your enemy. Why is this?
The enemy, but it's maybe hidden enemy. And in the village, it's more public.
Yeah, everyone knows everything.
Yeah.
What about food? I mean, I come from Canada. I'm stupid. How do you get food in the village? What do? Everyone has to have their own cows, kurica, pigs, and stuff like that. How do you get food? You don't have a normal magazine, right? You have a small little shop or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Andre, in your village, what kind of animals would you have? You would have animals on the property, correct?
No, it was a long time ago, and now it's no animals.
No animals. But don't you think, like, I don't know how to say this, but having your own food from your own farm is better than getting it from the magazine, like from Singapore or some shop? What do you think? I mean, because you don't know what's going in your food these days, right? Do I have a point?
Yeah, it's right, I think.
And Svetlana, Oksana, do you agree with me? Or what do you think about having, like, animals on your property? Isn't that better, Isha, better food than having it in the supermarket?
Yes, of course.
Of course, right?
Fresh meal, да, мясо как? Fresh мясо. Скажите кто-нибудь как?
Meat.
Meat, fresh meat.
Fresh miaso, yeah, I know.
Fresh meat, fresh vegetables.
But do they give like cows hormones and stuff like that? Chickens? No, they don't believe in that. Hormones. Do we know what hormones are? Hormone?
Это что такое hormones?
Anabolics.
Anabolics, yeah, anabolic steroids. So did they give? Does Babushka give like the cow like some hormones and stuff like that? They don't believe in that because I don't know. I never lived in a village.
I think no, yeah, no.
So how long does it take to raise a chicken in the village though? What is usually how long does it take? Like something for a chicken? How many months?
To grow up, yes.
Yeah, to grow up. Sure, to grow up.
I don't know.
Anyone know? No?
Курица, что ли?
Курица, sure.
About 3 months.
3 months. And in the supermarket. Nobody knows?
3 days.
3 days. 3 days. 40 days maybe. So I don't know. I don't trust hormones. You know the thing is that the whole thing about hormones is like in Canada and America we allow a lot of things with hormones in it, you know? And a lot of kids are eating that stuff these days and they're becoming like not normal, you know? So even the European Union, they banned American meat and Canada meat because it's got hormones in it. It's not good. So, you know, it's a concern. Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, sorry. What do you need to do to get a normal meal in Canada?
Normal milk, moloko?
Meal, no.
A normal meal? I don't know.
Without hormones.
Go kill your own food. Go in the forest and you know. Here, kitty. You know. What about electricity? Do most villages? Okay, like Oksana and Svetlana, you're from Russia. Do all these villages have electricity?
Yes, of course.
Really?
Really?
А я вообще не поняла вопрос. Светлана, что за вопрос был?
Он спрашивает, электричество есть в деревне в России?
Of course.
Of course. So there's nobody on a bicycle? No?
Он думает, что мы крутим это мельницу или что-то такое.
Bicycle, it only for enjoy.
Okay. No, you can use a bicycle to produce electricity too.
No.
It's not Russian village. You have a wrong imagine about Russian village.
Okay, then I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so then change my mind. Tell me anything else. So big house, big property. How far are the houses from each other? How far?
Meters?
Not meters. I don't need to know that. But like generally speaking, how far are the houses or the each house? How far is it from each other? Is it a big distance or are they close together?
Not big distance, I think.
Okay. And does everyone have a big fence? Everyone know what a fence is? Fence.
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 Что такое fence?
Забор.
Zabor. I forgot that.
No?
Забор.
But is that in Russian? In Russian, though.
It's Russian.
Zabor. Yeah, okay. Because here when I see a big fence, right? And the fence is so big, you can't see your neighbors. It's like the White House or something. You know, it's ridiculous.
No. Usually a little fence.
Really?
Yes.
And what about a big subaka? Too? Like, yeah, big subaka, yeah, big
We
subaka.
haven't, for example, haven't a big dogs.
But why is it? I noticed the villages in Ukraine here, everyone has a big dog. Why is this? I don't understand.
We haven't a big dog.
Well, you're lucky then. Can someone answer me? Miguel.
Mikhail, seems you think what on our street there are wild bear, no? Bears. Wild bears. Oh, sorry.
Видел ли он медведей? Мишка?
Yes.
Mishka. I said dogs, and you're saying Mishka. Okay, all right. We don't have any bears in Ukraine, though. I don't see any though.
No?
No.
Do you? No.
No. And what about internet? I mean, is it common to have internet in the village too?
Please repeat.
Is it common to have internet in the village too?
Yep.
Yes.
Really?
We have internet, we have electricity, we have gas, we have water, always in the village. You can believe me.
Похоже, он не верит.
Yes, I asked it, do you think we will be on our street, in our village?
Are you sure it's called a village then? Maybe it's called something else. Because I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. So you have electricity, you have water. Okay, you have water, right? What about a well?
Well, the water is not well. You're right. Yeah.
No. A well to take water from. How do you?
Колодец.
Kolodets.
No. There are communication in Krasnodar. Krasnodar is the rich region of Russia. In the Krasnodar region, there are all communication in our village. You can believe me.
All right. Miguel, are you there?
Russia. Welcome in Krasnodar.
Miguel, are you there? But tell me something about Ukrainian villages. Maybe you want to share. Can you tell me something?
I think in Ukrainian village we don't always have water and gas, maybe, and the people have such problem with water and gas. Как газ, правильно? Gas?
Yes, правильно.
Water and gas, okay, all right. But Miguel, I mean, usually I think every village it has a water well, correct? I mean, they must have a water well to get water some way, right? Because the village that I was in, I saw these big
village in Crimea have a water maybe 1 or 2 house and a day.
Oh, why do you have so problem with water, Mikhail?
Это не мы, а я вообще in Crimea. Крым.
I noticed in Crimea you can't flush the toilet there the last time. I was like, what's going on?
They don't have a river.
Yes.
Because they transport water on the channel from Ukraine. Channel.
Well, now I heard they don't have water now, but that's another topic. But all right, so a new person here, the one who what is your name? I can't read Cyrillic well. The one who has her microphone muted. Hello. Miguel, help me out here.
Good. Turn on your microphone.
Yes.
Hello. How are you?
I didn't speak English and I hear you.
Okay. You can hear me, correct?
What questions?
The topic today is about village life and living in a city versus living in a village.
Yes.
Now, I ask you, do you live in a village or?
Michael, you speak very, very quickly. Я не успеваю.
I'll slow down. So the topic is about living in a village versus living in the city. So my question is, do you live in a village or do you live in a city now?
Ребята, кто по-русски говорит, помогите.
Вы в деревне живете или в городе?
В деревне, в селе.
Где лучше жить, в городе или в деревне?
Где вы живете хотя бы?
По-английски я формирую что-нибудь.
А как надо сказать, в городе или в деревне?
I like to live in a city.
I don't know where you live.
Because in city very more разные развлечения, different entertainment.
There's village entertainment. Never mind city entertainment. So where are you from, by the way? I forgot to ask. Where are you from?
Canada, Saskatoon.
Where?
Canada, Saskatoon.
Canada?
Yeah.
I'm from Canada. How do you? Okay, all right.
You
Okay.
from Canada?
No, I'm in Kiev, but I'm from Canada. So.
Where she is?
So where are you in Canada, by the way?
I and my husband immigration in Canada.
Okay, Japan, I understand. Okay, but where in Canada?
Где находится?
Он спрашивает, куда в Канаду вы эмигрировали, в какой город?
Saskatoon.
Saskatoon.
Yes.
Oh, that's where all the okay, all right, okay. So there's a lot of well, we say there's prairies there, like a lot of field. So what do you see in Saskatoon? Do you see any villages there? Tell us what you see.
Что я вижу в Саскатуне, а что дальше я не поняла.
Michael,
Yeah.
Can you speak more slowly?
More slowly. All right. How do I say this? Because my Russian's not too good. So my question is, so you're in Saskatoon now. Do you see any like villages? Tell us what you see in Saskatoon. How it's different than in Russia and Ukraine. Can you explain?
Какая разница между канадским городом и тем городом, откуда вы приехали?
Мы приехали, так. Какая разница?
Да, есть разница какая-нибудь?
В людях есть разница, как сказать?
Michael,
People different.
The difference is the people.
Yes.
I know that. Yeah.
There are very more immigrants. Как сказать? Immigrants, yes.
Of course.
Very more different culture.
Who?
Culture.
Cultures.
Controls. Okay, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
And what do you like about Canada? What do you like about Saskatoon? I'm interested. Tell the class.
Live in Saskatoon 1 week, and I не успела смотреть.
Ничего не нравится.
Why is it city?
Пришла учить язык вам.
Why is this city so popular for immigrate?
Все на русском, пожалуйста.
Where are you originally from?
Из какого города вы приехали? Из какой
Какого
страны?
города? We come from Russia, from city Ufa.
Okay, so why Saskatoon? It's like for everyone. It's like a village too. Okay, so it's like.
Saskatoon, very good immigration program. Подходящее for us.
And how do you like it so far? How do you like it there? Tell us. You said 1 week you've been there. Tell us something.
Что вы говорите?
Расскажите нам, почему, Michael, can you repeat the question?
Tell us how you like it so far in Saskatoon. Can you tell us something interesting? Because I've never been there before myself.
Айгуль, что есть интересного в этом Саскатун, или как это здорово?
Да, напишите, как называется город.
Сейчас, Saskatoon. Не надо смеяться. Don't smile. Да.
Is there any job?
Any Revolta, absolutely. Thank you. Is there any jobs there?
Saskatoon.
Saskatoon.
Айгуль, в этой деревне много работы? Как спросить?
Это не деревня, это город. This city, not village.
А почему-то Михаил говорит, что это все-таки village.
No, it's not.
It's a prairie. It's a
big city. How Samara in Russia.
How many people live there?
Maybe 250 тысяч. По официальным данным Википедии.
Сколько?
250 тысяч.
250?
Человек.
2050? Yeah,
Very small town.
See, in Saskatchewan, okay, maybe not Saskatoon, but
yes. City Saskatoon.
I know. Okay, you're in Saskatoon, but in Saskatchewan, it's prairies, like big fields. That's why a lot of Ukrainian people, they went to Saskatchewan during 1927. All right, during that period, is because the government of Canada sent them there because they said, look, you came from villages, well, we'll give you a village in Canada. So they all gave them this village land. No, Saskatoon is a city. I understand that. But a lot of Saskatchewan, it's prairie. Like, I don't know how to say prairie in Russian or Ukrainian, but it's like wheat field. So Andre, I mean, okay, in Canada, in Saskatchewan, you can work, you can find jobs there. In Ukraine, what kind of work can you find in the village? Do you know?
Village?
Yeah, what kind of work can you find there?
Maybe a tractorist.
What?
The big car driver, the car that...
Shutka bus driver.
No. The car that is cultivate the ground or something.
Ah, okay, I understand. A cultivator. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But a lot of people, like in around Kiev, they come to Kiev to work, and I think this is a big problem because Kiev's too busy. Do you agree?
Yes.
Maybe yes.
All right. So what can they do to make more jobs in the village area? Do you think they could do something? What kind of jobs could they create there?
Really, I don't know.
Maybe teachers for information, IT.
To work in internet. with internet, like to a teacher.
Or maybe they could put a call center in the middle of the village, you know. I don't know.
I think it will be funny.
An MTS call center, yeah, that'd be funny as well. And so
they have some strange language in villages. It's some kind of.
Tell me about this. How do they speak in the village? Suljik, right?
Yeah. It's some kind of Russian and Ukrainian in one. So it's very funny to hear.
And how else is it different? I mean, because I heard that people in the village, they talk much different. They use different words than in let's say, in a big city in Kiev. what other differences are there in language? Anything else you notice?
I think all the mentalities, maybe.
Yes, that's it.
And Oksana, in Russia, there, do people from the city and the village, do you notice if they talk different, or is it the same? Because I don't know.
Oh, I will say that I and my grandma speak, как мы говорили вообще на разных языках. We speak on different languages. I'm from Russia, but she is speaking. She spoke on татарский. Я не знаю, какой язык.
She spoke what?
Татарин, там татарский, блин. Не знаю. Татарский язык, да.
Well, what is this Tatarsky?
Tatar.
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 Tatar people. Okay.
But I spoke only on Russia, for example. My mom spoke on Ukraine. I don't know Ukraine language.
I don't know Ukraine either, so I'm the one here. Right.
I know, Mikhail. I can teach you.
Really? Yeah. I tried to learn, but for me it's very difficult to learn Ukrainian too, as well. And can you tell me as well, what do you notice between people in the village and the city? How do they act differently? Can you tell us as well your experience? Svetlana.
I don't know.
You don't see any difference?
The people always were never people. What difference? Some people were more like to walk. Some people is more lazy. And,
lazy? Yes, I heard about this.
the same in the whole country, in all village, in all city. The people are different.
I understand, but okay, why, like in Ukraine, when I was in a village here, I see a car and a dog behind the vehicle, like a motorcycle. Can someone explain this to me? What does this mean? Why is this dog following this motorcycle?
It's a gadget.
Because I think dangerous, because there are not the population is not intensive, is not just minutes. Плотность, я не знаю, как плотность, если dense population, okay? Yes?
Dense, sure.
It's less in Ukraine than in Russia. Russia is more. And I think about the West Ukraine, where in the village there are 10 houses only.
10 houses and one road and 10 houses.
Yes,
sure,
yes,
yeah.
because it's dangerous, because the bad people from different place, other place can go and damage and rob. I think no. I don't think so. If I live in the village where there are only 10-15 houses, I take the dogs too. Because what is it? Don't hear. If I live in the village, there are many people, about 50,000 and 10,000. I no need to have a dog.
No, but this dog that I saw, it was following this motorcycle. It was like running behind it, barking. I have a video of it too. It was funny. I took it last year. I've never seen anything like this in Canada. That's why I'm looking. I'm like, this dog.
How many people in Canada live on 1 kilometer square?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I know. 3 and 5. 3 and 5.
Well, you got to remember.
In Russia, there are about 9. In Russia. What's different?
Светлана, может быть, здесь еще есть, допустим, проблема, да? In USA, in Canada, a lot of people have guns, for example, как для защиты своего дома, да?
Maybe, but in Canada, really, there are not robbers, there are not stolen. My friends from childhood, immigration in Canada, and he told me what he never closed his car. Never closed it, and he told about the neighbor who is died, and his houses was open is 1 week until his friends go in. He told me that there are no менталитет действительно другой. В общем, нет преступности, не знаю, как это сказать. There are no crime in Canada.
У них есть преступность, просто они могут стрелять, если к ним кто-то зашел в дом без разрешения. У нас нет оружия. Мы не можем стрелять. Нас еще посадят за оборону.
But
I don't think so, but
translation, please. I don't understand what's going on here.
Oksana decided what you in your country the people can wear guns, shot,
shoot, bang, bang, shoot.
Yeah. If we're dangerous. In our country, we cannot
have guns.
Yeah.
Therefore, we have big dogs.
Okay. And fireworks.
I have a question.
Different. Another.
Sorry. Can you please globally explain about the life level? Sorry, in Canada. I heard that it is a very big difference in Canada and USA. No?
Well, America. I mean, it's like comparing like яблоко to апельсинописек, like apples to oranges, so to explain that to you. It's just, we don't have villages, right, like in Canada, stuff like that. In America, it's very densely populated, and there's some farmland. When we say farmland, and maybe everyone understands what farmland is, it's like it's like a village, but it's not a village. So it's different. I mean, Canada and America, you have small cities and you have big cities, right? I mean, but I don't know. What do you want to know specifically, though?
No, just globally.
Just, I don't know. America has more people, maybe, and they have Disneyland.
I heard that a lot of people want to immigrate from Canada to USA. Is it true?
No.
No.
No, unless they had too much cognac. So no, that's I never heard about that before. There's actually more work in Canada right now than there is in America. Right.
And
so,
I also heard that the prices in Canada much lower, but vice versa. How to say? Higher.
It depends on the dollar. I mean, our American dollar and Canadian dollar, they're very similar, right? So things in America, I'll tell you what some Canadians like to do. They like to, I live near New York, right? So near Niagara Falls, New York. So for instance, they cross the border, they go buy stuff, let's say from the Adidas outlet, like to buy it really cheap, and they come back to Canada. And that's what they do. They go to America, they buy cheaper stuff, they come here. And it depends on the price of the dollar. Too sometimes. So that's what they do. But the problem with that is sometimes you need to pay duty fee.
I see. Okay.
Duty fee. So that's about it. I mean, any other questions though? No. Anything about
no.
globally? No.
No, thanks.
And going in the summertime. Well, no, it's not summertime yet. It's spring. I will be going in the springtime to my my mother-in-law's village to plant katoshka. Anyone else going to the village? Anybody else? I am going.
No.
No.
Miguel, you should have a village.
No.
You should have one.
Why?
Because it's a tradition, you know?
Дачи, может быть, у него.
Tradition. Homemade milk. Homemade молоко.
If it will be the village on the other coast of France, I will go.
Okay, but that'll be very expensive. That'll be very expensive. That'll be very expensive to go. Anyways, it's 10 o'clock now, and it's good to understand, you know, what people think about the village, what people think about the bigger city. But so far, I think younger people they want to live in the city. They don't want to go to the village, and if they do go to the village, it's usually like in the summertime, you know, a couple weeks, stuff like that. Because for me to get to my village, I need to go by train, you know, usually, and it only goes a couple times a day. And you know, I'm with babushka, didochka, and I'm on there, babaska, yada yada, exactly. So, anyways, any questions for me about village life? Any questions at all?
No questions.
No? All right, well, go to the village. That's what I say.
A lot of thanks.
Sorry? Sorry?
A lot of thanks.
What?
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right.
Good night.
All right, have a good evening. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.